All right, I felt very bad that I did not get a chance to do a fantasy preview last week for the Auto Club race. But here I am, sitting in my house, just got home a few minutes ago, and I was like, hey, you know what? Let me get him a fantasy preview tonight here. So you're probably on track right now practicing, but that's totally okay. I'm still going to get you a fantasy video really quickly for our race tonight at Homestead. It is the just here for the GLSR 180. I am the captain. Visually, here I are. Hello, good to see you. And let's put this fantasy video together. Full ad lib, no script, no nothing. I'm here to go, and let's get this done. So it's the third race here at Homestead Miami Speedway that we've had for GLSR. Last season, it was Zach Allman who went to victory lane. Of course, he led the most laps in that race, but we had some surprise finishers. Robert Johnson, of course, finished sixth in that race. We had Sam Barnes, who came one lap away and a caution flag from potentially being a surprise winner in this race last season. However, things shook out. And, of course, Zach Allman went to victory lane in that race. Sean Peachin finished third as he continued his top 5 streak on a track like this. So there's chances there that could happen. How about Noah Miari? How about Caden Atkins? That's all the PPM team pretty much right there. Ben Pierce finished 9th. He's working on a 3 race, not 1, not 2, but 3 race, top 3 finish. He's got some momentum right now. But, of course, the fast guys are here. Ricky Springer, another win at Auto Club. So this guy just keeps on winning every time he shows up to a GLSR race. J.W. Miller, of course, he's been fast on a fantasy or on the a mile and a half tracks. So when you go back to a couple seasons ago himself, so many surprises, and there's plenty of value picks when you look at the rookies who are here in the series right now. But going off of that, let's log into our picks right now because I'm actually going to make my picks while we shoot this video right now. So there's all the value. If you watched a little bit of the stream last night from the Here for the GLSR podcast, the lost episode as we're calling it, Ricky Springer, $197. That is a lot of value right there for the $575 you have. So $197. What would you counter that with? Well, let's scroll down here a little bit because you're going to need some small money basically to counter that. So let's look down here. Tim Abreu, Cameron Ingram, 2 of the new guys from TIX Racing. Cameron, I believe, is not going to be here tonight. So let's eliminate Cameron out. But Tim, he's out there practice. You know how I know? I already talked to him. So Tim is there. He could be a value pick. You counter that pick with Ricky Springer. All of a sudden now you've spent only $277 on 2 guys. Let's do the math. You have less than $200 now to spend on 2 guys. So what can you get for that kind of money? You get a phone call from my wife, and I'll answer that here in a second. But Clark Gennikin, he passed Ricky for the lead during the race. $110. There's a value pick. Brandon Alfin, there's a value pick. Sutphin, if he can put a full race together, that's a value pick right there. So those are some guys down in the low dollar money right now with some of these rookies that are coming in. You could throw in with Ricky Springer, and you might still get 4 top 5 finishes when it's over with, right? But, all right, let's go to a balanced lineup now. So if we scroll down here, let's look at some guys that have run well. Blaine Sparling, Mr. Consistency right here, $153. You put him together. Sean Peachin, top 10. Of course, last time here in Homestead. Oh, here's Ben Pierce all of a sudden, $146. Again, the 3 straight top 3s going for 4 tonight. That right there is great money for that value. Cody Beatty, he's going to look good tonight, even though that Roll Tide jersey, he's got to work on that. Caden Atkins, he's going to be great. How about this guy, Chris Treppa? He finished 3rd last week in his first start. I don't know anything about him, but he's pretty damn good, it looks like. Alan Best, he's been good. Another great pick. So many great value picks or picks that you can get for good money when it's over with tonight. So that is pretty simple here. So what am I going to do tonight? I'm going to go tonight with the mediocre lineup. Now, when I say mediocre, I mean I'm going with a more balanced money lineup this evening. Now, I did not pick anybody last week because with everything that took place, I just didn't have time to do it. So I'm going to go tonight, Blaine Sparling, $153. I'm going to come down here. I'm going to grab me some Ben Pierce because Pierce is pretty hot right now. So that's right there, actually $300 right there. So now I have $277 to spend on 2 more people. So let's look around really quickly. Who I think is going to be pretty good. I'm going to grab me some Chris Treppa. He was pretty damn impressive last week. So now I'm at, right down here, $439. I have $140 now to spend on 1 more guy to set me a pretty good lineup, which is pretty consistent, right? So let's go down. And how about this is a tough one here because you got to be balanced. You know what? That puts me over a little bit, so I got to go down here if I went with Parker. So let's go down. I'm actually going to go down to a value pick tonight. I'm actually going to spend a little less than what I think it's worth. I'm actually going to grab Brandon Alfin, assuming I probably shouldn't be picking a guy that I own, but you know what? I'm going to. $549. Bada bing. There's my picks. They're submitted. That's your fantasy preview for week number 2.